Hey everyone, I'm Metroixer, and with me is FreezingInferno,
Hi there.
and welcome to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest. Not Diddy Kong's Quest, Diddy's Conquest.
I always thought it was Diddy Kong's Quest as a child.
Same. And this is released in 1995, the excellent, epic, best game of all time sequel. An opinion shared by both me and my friend here.
I'm serious, yeah, this is probably my favorite game of all time.
Best game, yes. So let's get started. We have a bunch of same thing as in Donkey Country 1 save files. We get to change mono and stereo. I don't know if
LP the game in French. Do it.
we could do it in French, I suppose. I mean, if you like to read French, if you're Canadian or live in France, that's a thing you can do. And I don't know why I decided to do this, but hey, here's a music test you can do.
That's good. Well, of course, I know why you decided to do it, because the music in this game is great.
It's pretty great, and we're going to have a blast listening to it. Now, getting started, we have a much more complicated map than in Donkey Kong Country 1, with much more serious music, and we start off right where we left off in the first game, in Gangplank Galleon, first level, Pirate Panic.
This ship is a lot bigger than I remember.
Quite a bit. Now, you might be wondering, where's Donkey Kong? I mean, it's Diddy Kong, he's supposed to be the sidekick. Well, Captain K. Rool kidnapped him, and we gotta save him. And that's just kind of annoying. And since we don't have Donkey Kong, we have a new friend, and it's Dixie Kong, this monkey lady here. She's Diddy's girlfriend, I think? Girlfriend? Present?
I'm not really sure either. Girlfriend, friend, something. I don't know if they're romantically involved, but... Do we really honestly care about the romantic status of monkeys?
Nope. The important thing is Dixie Kong has a really long tail hair and she can float down slow, and it's very helpful if you're bad at platforming games. We also have a new thing here where you can throw your buddy around. You didn't do that in the first game, so you get things that are out of reach or hit baddies with it. It's pretty neat, I suppose. I use it a lot, actually, to get things out of reach or to just, like, or something or other, you know, things that might not be nice. And, of course, we have bonus rooms coming back. They're a bit different this time around, though. In the first Donkey Kong Country game, they were just silly, get live things. Now we have a purpose for them. There's things called Creme Coins. They're called tokens in the bonus games, but they're actually called Creme Coins, I'm not sure. And basically, there's a Creme Coin at every bonus stage, and to win the bonus stage, you have to get the Creme Coin. If you get all the Creme Coins in every stage, there you get to unlock some cool things. Now, Animal Buddies also make a return. We have Rambi the Rhino from the first game. He is much cooler, because now your buddies have superpowers. Like Rambi, he has a charge here. He can knock down enemies by running, and he can also knock down the wall, like doors. It's pretty rude, but yeah. Also, there's like different types of bonus games. Like, first one was just find a token, pretty simple. Here we beat up all the enemies, and then there's stuff like get a bunch of collectible things at once. You know, all in all, nothing really like too complicated to understand, and of course, obviously, it's easy here. But as we go on, they get kind of rough, and they're also timed too, so the timing can be a bit tight there as well. And starting off in Rare's Collectathon philosophy, we have DK coins, one in each level. That's just kind of put in some secrety area. You get one in each stage, get every single one, and it helps you get 100%. And this time, instead of just finishing a stage by like going into a cave or something, we have these goalposts, and basically you have to jump on them high enough to gain the prize zone. And if you're Diddy, he'll rap. If you're Dixie, she'll sing rock music. And I think, alright, much like in the first game, that was my big thing. And if you get everything, you see an exclamation point, you see a DK coin, you're done with the stage, you don't have to go back.
Unless you want to replay it again for fun.
It's a fun, yeah, I guess you could do that. It's a fun game. All right, we've explained the mechanics, I suppose. So, Fresno.
Yes.
Fresno. How about start things off simple? When was the first time you played Donkey Kong Country 2?
1995.
Really? When it came out? Like, first day?
Well, not really the first day. I rented it because, well, I didn't have, the game. But so I rented it, like, every week for months and months and months. And then, like, for my birthday, I got it. And I'm like, yeah! Fun thing, though, I remember. I remember it being, like, literally $90 at Toys R Us.
The fuck?
Yeah, I swear
90?
to God.
Video games were expensive.
Yeah.
Don't complain. Yeah, God, did you, like, play Donkey Kong Country 2 before the first one?
No. Actually, my Super Nintendo came with Donkey Kong Country 1.
Oh, okay.
So.
Alright. Yeah, for me, I kinda, because I'm kind of a bit younger, I don't think I've ended up playing any Donkey Kong Country games until, 99 or so, but I always played this one more, even though I was much worse at it. This is a hard game, and as we go on more in the worlds, you'll see the difficulty ramps up quite quickly.
Yeah, it's tricky to forget. It's easy to forget that this game actually can be difficult. I mean, I've played this game like I don't know, a million times. I can just fly through this thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot. Like, there's one more type of bonus that's kind of like unique. Sorry, I kind of cut you off, but
that's okay. Go ahead.
There's like, cause see, there's bonus barrels, there's walls, and there's also these weird cannonball things. And basically, you just gotta take them to the cannon, and then you walk in and it shoots you out. I don't like it. I don't know.
They don't use it that much, really.
They don't, but when it shows up, it's really like irritating. And I suppose anytime like you do have a bonus like that, it always revolves around actually using the cannonballs to hurt enemies. That's something I've only just recently noticed, like playing Frizz again.
I actually never knew that. But you're right.
Like every single one, it's like, oh, beat all like the enemies with the cannonball. Have fun.
Goddamn, 16 years later, this game can still surprise me.
That's a sign of a good game.
This is a good game.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what was I gonna say? But yeah, this game was hard. I don't think I've even beaten it until like I was 13 years old. And
wow.
yeah, and I played this game for the first time when I was like 7, so yeah. Even when you're a kid who has a lot of time in his hands, it might take a while to beat this.
You're not entirely wrong. I remember I didn't take too long to beat it, but it took me a good while to 100% it.
Yeah, I mean, some levels are pretty tricky to do that on.
Like, I didn't have no internet or strategy guides or nothing. I had to find all this stuff.
Yeah. Actually, that's one thing that's note of me. This is the first game I've ever beat, like, 100%. I'm pretty proud of that, like, in my life.
Good job.
Yeah,
Dixie rocking that guitar solo.
Oh. I don't think I go straight to the next level. We're gonna go visit Cranky in his monkey museum. He's back too. And you have a bunch of cute little things in the background reminding you of rare stuff. See all that? There's Winky in a cage. I don't know if that's like Winky, like model, or if he's in a cage or something. I don't know.
It's a portrait?
A portrait, maybe. And I think that's a Killer Instinct arcade machine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it too, because I'm pretty sure that right there next to the stuffed head of the Kremlin, that's a guy from Killer Instinct too. I couldn't tell you his name, but
I couldn't tell you either, even though I owned Killer Instinct and played it a lot.
Yeah, I was just saying that, we didn't have no strategy guides. Well, this is what we got.
Yeah, this is what the point of Cranky is. He just tells you, like, where to find little secret hidden things. I don't think... Like, not all of them are like how to find a bonus. Some of them are like, hey, here's where you could find a banana coin, which I haven't really explained what banana coins are yet. I'll get to that next time we get some. And, how to get a banana coin or how to find an animal buddy, something like that. Stuff like how to find a DK coin or a bonus barrel. There's another person that helps you out with that, but it's a bit more of a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Now, Gangplank Galleon.
Gangplank Galleon.
Oh, I forgot this was Lockjaw's Locker. Oops, we're back in the ship. One good thing of all that, I can still talk about this. One good thing about this game is that back in like Super Nintendo days, platformers, there were a bunch of them. There were always like these unique level types where it's like, here's a water level, here's like a field level, here's a fire level, and Donkey Kong Country 2 doesn't really have that.
What?
And I mean, like, because as we go on, like, okay, oh yeah, ignore that. That was like a weird glitch in the recording. Okay. But like Donkey Kong Country 2, like, okay, I guess you could say there is a fire level, but it gets really creative with like how many different types of stages there are, like pirate ships, and like last level was like on top of like a super windy like main braces and stuff like that. You know, it's like it's not something you would see usually in a platforming game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, I think that's one of its biggest strengths, and it lets the creativeness of the game get more nicer. Nicer is a word I just used. Check out this guy.
Oh yeah, this guy.
He's buff, and he's mad.
Yeah, look at that, man.
Yeah, we don't have Donkey Kong anymore to take care of buff dudes, so you could use a barrel to take him out, or like, you could actually throw Kong at him. Either way works fine. I just like jumping up on them and making them mad. I think there's supposed to be like a parody of Arnold Schwarzenegger or something.
Maybe.
Maybe, I guess that's a bit of a stretch.
Also, this is new, isn't it? Invincibility.
Yeah, we didn't have this in the last game. It's just as simple as it looks. Just you barrel with an exclamation point, have invincibility. Hooray! You can mow down anything in your way. Pretty simple.
I like the background of this level. I'm sure you've noticed by now that it's
Yeah.
been changing from sunrise to sunset.
Yeah, it's a little, it's not like some really weird, awkward thing. It's really subtle, too. Like, it happens really slowly as you go through the level. And now you just have this nice orange tinge in the back.
And green water, for some reason.
Well, ocean water is actually pretty green. At least back where I live.
I guess.
I don't know. Maybe I just live in some
Oh.
really polluted place. Here's Kong College. This is Cranky's wife. Check out that exam. I think those are the
Wow.
right numbers.
Maybe.
She's smart. And this person here, she'll help you save your game. Well, first time it's for free in any world, but any other time it's for 2 banana coins, which is a bit irritating. And she tells you things like how to use like supercharges, or okay, here is just like tutorial things like how to use, like there's a boss at the end of every world and just bonus barrels and stuff like that. But I think she's the one that tells you where to help you find DK coins and bonus barrels later on. I never really visit her much, if at all.
I have not looked at these hints in years because I know everything in this game off the top of my head.
It's kind of hard to talk about because like here are these characters that I normally never ever visit ever.
We should look at them then.
I guess so.
Just show everyone all the hints.
Mhm.
Or don't look at the hints. Play this game yourself and figure it out on your own, like we did.
Like a real Nintendo gamer.
Yeah.
Now here's Lockjaw's Locker, the underwater, or not underwater, but like underboat level. I think this is as close to an underwater level as you can get in this game.
Well,
I think. Yeah. There's never one like pure like underwater level that I can think of in here.
this is the closest thing to underwater we actually do get. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
few different themed levels with water in them, but this is the one that you see the most often.
Right. Now, something I don't know if I showed off here. Yeah, no, I don't show it off yet. But I've neglected to mention that in DKC2 there are like these secret warp barrels that take you to the end of the level.
If you're a chump.
If you're a chump, exactly. Oh wait, Unguard. Let's talk about Unguard first. Unguard's back.
Unguard's great. I like Unguard.
He can take out all the enemies like usual. The underwater enemies are a lot more threatening these days, actually.
Can I
we'll
share
see
a personal memory about On Guard?
Oh, go ahead.
I had a younger sibling who would play this game, and she would always call him a fishy, but she was young, so she would instead call him a fitty.
A fitty?
Fitty, 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 fitty.
50 Cent?
No, not 50 Cent. This is...
Okay. Just fishing.
So whenever I think of On Guard, I think of Fitty.
Oh dear. That's a good association to have.
Yes.
I don't think I have anything that memorable regarding On Guard.
No.
No.
Regarding On Guard.
Regarding On Guard. That was on purpose, I'm sorry.
That's cute. I like it.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the that really snappy guy there. That's called a lockjaw. It's what Lockjaw's locker is named after. And they are gigantic jerks. And they're going to be gigantic jerks for the whole game. I've never really gotten used to them. Basically, they lock onto where you are and like make a little snapping motion and then jump after you in the water.
Lock on.
Lock on like a lockjaw, exactly. It's clever.
Yeah, you're making puns left and right here today. Oh my god.
Thank you. I only have rareware to thank. Oh, that starfish is called a shuri. Like the star.
It's like a shuriken.
Yeah. I love rare. But anyway, they're kind of, the lockjaws are annoying and I don't like them, and anytime, they're mainly why I don't like underwater stages, at least in ships in general, because there's just a heck ton of lockjaws. So I tend to not spend, but like this is like the only like level I like that's like under the boat, you know, because yeah, I don't like the other two, especially the last one, which I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
That one. Yeah.
We'll get to that eventually.
Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed, but you've noticed like how the background has like a 3D effect going on?
Oh yeah, I've noticed that all the time. Like, there's later levels that do it too. Like one in the last world does that.
Yeah, really?
Sort of thing. Yeah, you should know the one.
I've only ever noticed it here, though. That's always impressed me. I don't know.
I don't know if I want to say the level name out loud. I don't know your policy on that sort of stuff. Should I just say it?
Yeah, we'll get to it when we get to it again.
Okay.
Okay. I'd like to say that, Dixie Kong, like, she makes things easier, but I try not to use her, because, I mean, it's kind of like showing, like, oh, it's kind of like a crutch for newer people,
Speaking of making things easier...
Yo, Swanky Kong! Give him a big hand. Look at those shiny-ass teeth.
My god.
So Swanky Kong's pretty great. He has little like trivia things, and if you answer 3 in a row, you get a life, or 2 lives, or 3 lives. And you know, you get 1 life for easy questions and 3 lives for hard questions. I like doing them, but you can only do them once. It's kind of a bummer.
It's helpful if you're having trouble with it. I mean, but this game does really just throw lives at you like nuts.
I think the best part of these is that they do this. I mean, I'm just gonna keep quiet here. I have not known they did that, the A thing, until like a year ago, and I'm like, I can't believe they did that.
Captain K-Rap.
Captain K-Rap. Rap.
Love it.
I love it, and I got the thing wrong because I'm dumb. Yeah, the free balloon questions are like super like subtle things, like how many airplanes were in this room in this one time, and it's like, I don't know. You gotta be really observant for them.
Who cares? But just give me my lives, Swanky.
Yeah, really.
I love his theme music though.
Now I already have like 15 lives or something. I don't know.
Alright, last level.
Topsail Trouble. That's the one we were having trouble talking about.
Topsail. I had to, yeah.
Yeah. Here's Rattly. He's Winky's replacement from Donkey Kong Country, meaning he can jump really high. And he is an interesting character, to say the least. What do you think about Rattly?
I think he looks like he belongs in the pencil topper.
The pencil topper?
Like, you know, yeah, I have one of those little things, like a little coiled snake you put on top of a pencil. Looks just like that.
He does! Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know, because I liked Winky a lot.
Yeah, Winky
So-
was pretty great. But
Yeah,
Bradley's okay. He ain't no Winky, but he's not bad.
the good part about Radley is he controls a lot better than Winky, because Winky was really
Yeah.
slippery. Radley, he kind of does these little hops, and they're kind of like accurate, for lack of a better word, and it's just kind of a lot easier to control.
He doesn't jump around all over the place like
Yeah.
a frog.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he does keep jumping, but it's manageable, I suppose.
Yeah, he ain't bad.
Yeah, his hitbox is really weird too. I mean, I don't know if you noticed that one dude. I practically touched him on the side, and I still hurt him. I don't know how that
Also,
works
he
out.
has super jump.
Ah, yes, the super jump where he jumps very high, gets you to high places. Very useful.
He has another ability. Don't know if you're going to show him that one yet.
Another ability. No, not yet. Because,
Okay.
as we say, it's over. My biggest problem with Radley and another animal buddy in general, and it's kind of embarrassing, is that when I was a child, and whenever Radley or the animal buddy that we have not gone to see yet gets hurt, they make a cry, and that cry terrified me. So I would mute the game whenever I played as Radley.
Oh,
True
God.
story.
I think I
True
know-
story.
I'm trying to think of what other animal has a cry like Radley's. I think I know what it is.
Yeah, it's the one we haven't seen. Okay, the one we haven't seen yet, and the one that hasn't been in the last game.
Okay, yeah. Now
Yeah.
I was thinking that was the one.
Yeah, they make the same cry. For some reason.
Yeah.
Don't look. I don't know how their vocal cords work in Donkey Kong Land, but there we go.
Where are you?
What?
Didn't you miss?
You don't worry.
thing?
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing. By the way, this is the first level with zingers. They're as much of a nuisance as they are in the first game.
Uh-huh.
Quite dangerous. See, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, well.
I'm kind of cheesing it. I'm sorry. And then I do a dumb thing, and I don't know how I was able to hit that.
Ponytail magic. That's how.
Exactly. Yeah. I like the rain effect here. It's a lot less. It's a lot like it's not as in your face as in Donkey Kong Country. Because I think one of the biggest things about Donkey Kong Country 2 is that while DKC was kind of like a proof of concept with like, oh, look at all this cool stuff we do. DKC 2 is like, okay, we can do this cool stuff, but also make a much, much cooler game out of it. And this is what we got as a result.
I'm not sure what I'm not sure what makes TKC2 just so much better than Donkey Kong Country the first.
I think I can think of a couple of things, and I'll point them out as we'll go along. But right now, this is actually the last level in the first world. We're about to meet our first boss. Actually, yeah,
Boy.
bosses are a lot better in this game. First funky.
Yeah.
We're gonna listen to the music for a bit, because it's pretty good. Actually, I guess I should explain. He does the same thing as he does in the first game. If you need to go to another like world, he'll take you there for 2 coins, and that's that.
Pretty helpful.
Yeah. God, it's so cool though. Look at him.
He is just surfing on air, and he does not give a crap.
He can do it. That plane makes no sense, but it works because it's funky.
It's the 90s, goddammit.
Catch E later, dudes. I never noticed that typo before.
Catch you later, dudes! There's not even a yeah, okay, I guess it's like hipsters talk.
Yeah.
Crow with a K, because everything has to have a K instead of a C. What is this, Mortal Kombat?
Yes. So, around the same time. So here's Crow's
Sure.
Nest. It's a pretty simple boss because he's the first boss, but that's okay.
Yeah.
There's a little neat secret here. You can go up top and get banana coins. I guess it's neat if you want to do that.
I read about that secret in Disney Adventures.
Disney Adventures.
It was a magazine in the 90s. Oh no!
The easiest boss in the game and I get hurt.
Well,
That's
you're
me.
using Dixie. It's a little tricky with Dixie, because with Diddy, you're just holding the
Yeah.
shield, so...
Yeah, it's actually a lot easier with Diddy, but I just always feel more comfortable using Dixie. It's a really kind of,
Yeah, I kind of get you.
yeah.
Uh,
Anyway, that's it.
He's been defeated.
We killed him. I'm just gonna say this right now. We straight up killed this guy. There's proof of this later on.
Well, yeah, and there's proof of it in some other places too, but... Ooh.
We're done with Gangplank Galleon, guys. See? All stuff collected.
Perfect.
And first leg of our long journey. Next time we'll tackle the Crocodile Cauldron.
Ooh.
So I'm Met. With me is FreezingInferno.
Indeedly do.
And we'll see you later.
Bye.